Hey guys, in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be giving you 6 things that are holding you back in Valorant from ranking up in the game. These are going to be the things that are going to help you to progress further in the rank progression system and stop the bad mistakes and bad habits that you're already creating right now. I hope this does help you out, and if it does, be sure to drop a like on the video and as well subscribe it to the channel. First off, we're going to be getting into crosshair placement. Now, crosshair placement is absolutely crucial in a game like Valorant. If you don't have good crosshair placement, then it's going to put you at a significant advantage versus someone who does. Crosshair placement not only helps with your reaction time if you already have bad reaction time, it's going to help with a lot of other things as well. So if you manage to get that to a really strong point, it can often counteract a lot of negative habits that you might have with your aim already. Now, the bad habit for crosshair placement is simply not having it aligned with head level, not adjusting to the different terrain on the map. Now, everything is going to be as simple as where a player would appear on a flat surface. Sometimes you have to go up ramps, and sometimes you're going down them, which can make it very hard to adjust. So this is the crucial thing here. You need to know how to do that. The best way to go ahead and do that is to hop into a custom game and start practicing it as if someone was around the corner every time you turn. The next bad habit that is holding you back is your reloading. A lot of the time people are going to reload in situations that they don't need to, and often they will also do another big habit, which I'm going to be getting onto right after, which is arguably the most important one of this video, so don't miss that. Reloading when you don't need to is a very, very bad habit, and it's often going to catch you off guard. Some people will reload completely in the open, and that's a really, really bad idea, and often it will be when they don't even need to reload. Just because you don't have enough bullets, or don't a full mag of bullets, doesn't mean you have to reload. As long as you have around about, I'd probably say you need about 5 bullets to kill someone, but 10 to be comfortable, because you never know what your aim's going to be like. As long as you're around that, you're okay for the time being. You always want to be on a full magazine if possible, but it doesn't have to be something that you have to prioritize in every situation. Because sometimes your life or the sound of that reload, or potentially something else, is going to be a lot more important than actually having those extra bullets. You have to weigh it up and be smart with your decision making. The next bad habit that is holding you back is the most important one of the entire video. And it is going to be when you are going to be looking at your minimap when you're still holding an angle. Or you're simply looking at another detail somewhere else on your screen when you're simply holding an angle in the open. Now, a lot of times what will happen is you'll be holding an angle on a certain spot, no one's peeked it, and you're wondering where people are coming from. So what you'll do while you're still peeking the angle, you'll go ahead and check the top left of your minimap, or top left of your screen where the minimap is. Go ahead and take a look at that, and you'll see, okay, well, no one's there, but there is someone over there. Let me go ahead and rotate. Great, you've found out some fantastic information. Sometimes you'll be able to rotate away quite easily. Then there'll be another time where the beautiful timing of FPS games is going to completely screw you over, and as you go to check that minimap, someone's going to peek the corner. You are dead immediately because you're not looking at the screen. You're going to be completely delayed to it. This is such a bad habit and happens to so many people. Not many people know about it. Now, this is the type of thing that doesn't just have to be the minimap. If you're also looking at how many bullets you have, or if you're also going to be looking at who's going to be talking on your screen. These type of things, if they're going to be taking up a lot of your time, are really, really bad to do in that certain situation. Now, there's going to be certain angles and certain positions that you can check the minimap and hold, because you know where the enemy is, or you already have the information on them, or quite simply, it's a less risky angle to hold. You'll be fine to hold it. You'll have to judge that for yourself. For the most part, when you're picking a typical angle, for example on Icebox, if you're holding the mid on the ramp, you're going to head and take a look at your minimap. If someone swings that corner, you're dead immediately with your head peeking over the top. Something like checking how many bullets you have in your magazine is going to be something that can be done a lot quicker than a minimap, so it might be safer to do in certain situations. Not every situation again, but the minimap takes a lot of time to process that information and look at it as well, especially when there's a lot going on. The simple solution to this is to simply go behind cover. Go back down the ramp so you're behind the wall. Go back around the wall so you're behind another wall. You want to go behind cover for a second and then peek out. Now, obviously someone can move in that second, but it's a lot better than being caught off guard. The fourth bad habit is not finding a team. If you haven't got a team in Valorant and you still don't have one, it's holding you back massively. Please find one, and please join the Discord down below, link in the description, to find a team. The fifth bad habit is going to be playing too much aim lab. You don't want to be playing too much aim lab and sinking all of your time into that. It's only going to be effective for so long, and even then, it's not going to be as effective as the actual practice range in Valorant. That's simply the case and the way it is. So I'd highly recommend not sinking your time into it, because if you're sinking 5 hours into aim training and you're not improving, probably a reason why. Just targeting the wrong areas and you're spending way too much time where it's not even effective. And the final bad habit that you're not doing in Valorant Ranked is not muting toxic players. I would simply mute toxic players completely, and I'd also highly recommend dodging any games that have them in them. Now, it's very hard to tell at the start, but if you go ahead and mute them, it's going to save you a lot of time. And I'd also recommend telling your team to do the same, because otherwise the team can tank from it too. Now, this is a lot harder to do when you're solo queuing, but just keep an eye out for those toxic players, and you pretty much want to avoid them completely, because they're that delusional that you won't be able to get any sense into them and get them to calm down. So go ahead and mute them and leave it at that. Make sure if this video did help you out, be sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and as well click the link in the description to join the Discord. Click on the video on your screen right now if you want to go ahead and see how you can get better with Reyna in Valorant.